Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another reviews. Today, we're talking about some. I don't know if I'll say good news, bad news. Okay, apparently, I just got this news like a few hours ago. Okay, I was scrolling through Twitter. I was buying time because I was uploading a video and it was taking hella long. So I just decided, like scroll through Twitter and like figure out what type of dramas is happening that I can cover. Like just pass the time. And I just found out. Now, this shit was posted like I don't know 9 hours ago. Like, Chibi Review made a video about this. I didn't say it because uh, I've been busy and I didn't check YouTube like a lot. But like this, I would say this like anime leak, I think is greater than like the 2024 leak. For those who don't know what happened in 2024, it basically Dun 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 and Ranma One Half Rizuro without Rizuro also got impacted, but like that was fake news anyway. Dun 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 and Ranma One Half got impacted. Like in anime piracy as well. Like we get like sometimes you get like episodes a bit early, but like this was different because this was 2 months in advance, like literally 2 months before the anime even aired. There was a leak where like the full episodes, everything was out for people to like scavenge it. And like this was considered like a big anime leak, but like I would say the ones that just happened today, I would consider it like the biggest of the biggest anime leaks because okay, let me just read you this anyway. Breaking news. I need to raise awareness of the situation ASAP. There's a massive breach that has been happening and it's currently being ignored. It can lead to a serious issue in in the future if left unchecked. Please share this. Please share this tweet and and like it for like higher purposes. And that I already have liked it anyway. I've been constructed by a very credible source confirming that the original leaks for the multiple anime recently Mushoku Tensei episode 4 is out. I was really shocked. I was like, this is not Sunday. That kind of like started to appear on Reddit. Like if you want anything, you can find it on Reddit. Anyway, turns out it's not Crunchyroll which like causing the leaks, which I was I was shocked. Like because like I don't want to blame Crunchyroll, but like this is like a Crunchyroll specific thing. Or like if an anime leaks, this is Crunchyroll because I remember, was it last year? Probably last year or last season. No, not last season. Last year. No, last season I think. Fate was airing and like some episodes of Fate were out prematurely. That was like a Crunchyroll thing, but like when I found out that this was not Crunchyroll causing it, I was like, oh, okay. Like I don't want to put the blame on Crunchyroll, like I keep saying, but when something happens related to anime leaks, Crunchyroll is always like the main culprit or one of the culprits. So like like the piracy sites going down. Crunchyroll has become like a huge monopoly of manga right now, where like you need to have a premium or ultimate subscription for you to actually read manga legally, which that's a whole topic in itself. But like anyway, let's just go now. Anyway, Bichi is a Japanese VOD site that's run by Bandai Namco. Of course, if it's not Crunchyroll, then it's Bandai Namco because what they did to One Punch Man, I'll never forgive them. But like they make other good anime, so what is anyway. Vodco is a site run by VOD. It's a site run by Bandai Namco. Yes, the same Bandai Namco with OPM. Even Chibi Review does not like one Bandai Namco because of like the OPM what's this drama that happened. Anyway, this is their at Bandai Namco Twitter account at Bandai on Twitter. Okay, now how did the leaks even happen? Here's the details and me explaining everything as best as possible. Okay, I'm not a tech person, so like, oh, to be honest, I'll give you barely even like I'll even give you miscorrected information, but let's just get into the information. Okay, in the left image, I have attached a post. This is how the episodes are leaking. It's like the highlighted references references Mushoku Tensei referred anyway this image right here. I think, is it this, or maybe I think it's probably this. This is probably Mushoku Tensei. I can read Japanese, so you guys, you probably guys know more than me, but like, yeah. And I don't think it's only Mushoku Tensei that has this problem, because Clivitis, it came out, what's this? I don't, wait, I might be stupid, but just give me a second. Okay, I am back, and after a few researches, anyway, Clivitis came out last week, and this week was supposed to be episode 2, but episode 3 of Clivitis is already out, and it's in dub. I, like I say, watch my animes in dub. Don't judge my life choices, but like, it was shocking, which kind of validates how the leaks are true. Mushoku Tensei episode 4 is already out, which I don't know. Episode 4 is supposed to release this Sunday. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm very sure episode 4 is supposed to release this Sunday. Anyway, let's keep talking about. Anyway, it shows the VOD container continues wow, I'm very bad at reading right now. I'm very tired. And for the leaked episodes opening, and from the simple tools downloaded, like, basically they are accelerate accessing their site, that has a clear maybe. Anyway, let's see. I know this is technical if you don't know what you're looking at or understand this stuff. However, this is what has been like happening, and for the reason so many episodes have been leaking lately, lately lately days, I don't know, lately days before the official release. Apparently the platform was contacted after the episode started to leak, but they didn't take any warning to this seriously, which led to Mushoku Tensei season 3 episode 4 being leaked along with other new shows. Like, Mushoku Tensei is like, the man. It's like a big show. So like, if being leaked, it's a big problem. Like we have other shows which are also leaked, and I feel like if they crack down, I feel like they'll go for Mushoku Tensei first and take it down. But like, those shorter animes, those smaller like base like isekai animes, which are always none the wiser. I feel like they would leave them out, because Bandai Namco doesn't really make money on like on like sloppy isekai. It's basically like a task write off to them, which, to be honest, it's really shocking. The most shocking part is about how, it's not Crunchyroll's fault. Like I say, I don't want to blame Crunchyroll for everything, but like, this is a Crunchyroll type of thing. But like, to be honest, I wouldn't put it past Bandai Namco, because this, anyway, like I said, this is I'm not a I'm not a tech guy, so you like, there are people right here watching it who know more than me, but like, I feel like, is this bad, or is this somewhat good? I feel like this is bad, but anyway, let's view out the chords first. Oh, curious that not oh yeah, yeah, another thing that happened not recently, recently, I think a few days or a week ago, a person in Japan kind of hacked Bandai Namco, like using ChatGPT, which, to be honest, I'm even shocked you can act like, Bandai Namco is like $1 billion company. Like, you hold like some of the biggest big games, big anime titles, and you can't even spend like a few bucks on like good security. Like, ChatGPT hacked you. Like, to be honest, that's a shame I would take to my grave, because I wouldn't, like, this is something I wouldn't even wish on my worst enemy, like being hacked by ChatGPT, like that, and like, I don't know how, like, it's, I think the age of the person was between 12 or 15, but I feel like it was 15. I need to fact check my facts, but like, it's it's just crazy. Anyway, this sucks, but okay, anyway, this sucks, but at the same time, I want to see the next episode also. The second image is nasty work. Shoku Tensei slander. It's not slander, but like, anyway, yeah. There's some people like Jin Wang. Yeah, there's some people like Jin Wang who, like, you want to see the next episode. You kind of like don't care about it, but like, this, like, a crap ton of people put their heart and souls into this, and then having Bandai Namco just leak the whole thing, and like they're not even doing like it would have been one thing if like they're trying to like prevent it, but like nothing has happened. This is 9 hours right now. This happened 9 hours ago. I don't know if they've like actually done anything because I didn't want to make a video on it if like the whole thing would be resolved. But like I if the thing was resolved, I feel like Chibi Review would have made like another video about it. But anyway, let's continue looking at the quotes. This isn't good. It may just be late episode for now, but who knows how like yeah, like this is a few episodes. What if next time it's like a full anime season? Um, what's the uh Grand Blue? Yeah, I remember Grand Blue when it was when season 2 was coming out. The full like season was leaked in like. I was shocked myself. Like how did something like that happen? Like the full season of Grand Blue was leaked, which kind of like also which at the end of like the episode was concluding to like season 3, which to be honest that was like for the people who actually like put like their hard and like time and money in working on the anime, that was like a slap in the face because having your entire like the whole thing leaked on the internet where you can't even make money from it, which to be honest it was I wouldn't say it was a really shocking thing. Anyway, okay, let's see. Okay, people are misunderstanding. Crunchyroll is the bad guy, yeah, but like not the Japanese broadcasting channels. This is insane, and to be honest, most of our TMI infrastructure are running on hopes and dreams. We have floppy dislikes and now our mini parts. Yeah, Crunchyroll is Crunchyroll is just Crunchyroll. You can do anything. There's nothing you can do about Crunchyroll. Anyway, yeah, I I don't know if this thing was resolved. Yeah, I just scrolled through like a bit of Chibi. Like I couldn't scroll through Chibi's like thingy while like playing the video because Chibi kind of posts like you know I won't say NSFW stuff, but like it's closely related to that. So like I love the man, but like sometimes I don't really you can't really show all the things. Anyway, I he hasn't like made like an update video, so I doubt like this thing has been breached. If it does, then my video is useless. But like I get to talk about anime dramas. That's like one of like the biggest things that I want to do in life, like talk about dramas, anime related things, and now I'm doing that with you. Thank you, Brendan Emho. Like that's the only good thing you've ever done, aside from ruining One Punch Man. Aside from that, this is like the only good thing you've done. Anyway, that's all about the great anime league. We don't at this moment we don't really know how many animes have been affected. We know Mushoku Tensei has been. I know Clavites has been because when I was checking the episode 3 was already out, so I know Clavites has been affected. But there's like other small animes where like I can't I can physically watch every anime. So like there's some like sloppy isekai. Maybe like there's a like there's just a lot of animes. So we don't know how many animes got like. So we just have to wait for like an update to know like how many animes were affected and was it just episode wise or like were they all full seasons? Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm Hunter and I'll see you in the next one. Capiche?